Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. Global News reports that the Quebec government has introduced new legislation, Bill 4, aimed at preventing intimate partner violence. The bill, which received strong support from members of the National Assembly across party lines, would enable individuals aged 14 and over to confidentially request information from police regarding a partner's history of violence. This proposed law was directly inspired by the tragic case of Gabie Renaud, who was allegedly killed by her partner in St. Jerome last year. Her partner reportedly had a long history of domestic violence. Under the new framework, Quebec provincial police would handle these requests and relay relevant information through specialized support organizations. Martine Byron, Quebec's minister responsible for the status of women, emphasized that these organizations would analyze the information, meet with potential victims, transfer the necessary details, and provide follow-up care to ensure no one is left unsupported. Quebec Solidaire, a political party, has been a key advocate for such a law, drawing inspiration from the UK's Clare's Law. While welcoming the bill as an important step, Quebec Solidaire spokesperson Ruba Gazal stressed the need for further action, specifically calling for increased investment in housing for those escaping violent homes, noting that 50% of women currently lack safe alternatives. This initiative comes as Quebec has seen 10 suspected femicides since the beginning of the year. Renaud's family expressed hope that this legislation will help save other lives, ensuring her sister's death was not in vain and that her name is associated with a protective law. Prime Minister Mark Carney is expected to unveil Canada's long-awaited clean electricity strategy this Thursday. The strategy aims to double the capacity of Canada's power grid by 2050, a pledge Carney made earlier. His itinerary indicates he will announce a new agenda to deliver clean, affordable, and reliable energy for Canadians. Government officials are scheduled to provide a technical briefing on the plan prior to the Prime Minister's announcement. This initiative comes as Canada faces soaring demand for electricity, driven by factors such as electric vehicles, data centers, and defense industrial production. The government also plans to release a discussion paper to seek input from provinces and territories on modernizing the grid. This report is brought to you by City News Everywhere. Pancreatic Cancer North America, in partnership with OncoHelix, has launched a new national pilot program called My Cancer Code, as reported by newswire.ca. This initiative will provide free access to advanced genomic testing for pancreatic cancer patients across Canada. The goal is to empower clinicians and patients with crucial information, enabling more informed treatment decisions and better care pathways for one of the deadliest cancers. Pancreatic cancer has a grim prognosis, with many patients lacking a clear understanding of their tumor's molecular profile before starting treatment. My Cancer Code addresses this gap by offering comprehensive biomarker and genomic testing, which identifies the genetic drivers of the disease. This expanded access to cutting-edge diagnostics, made possible by a founding investment from the Connor Page Fund, helps to overcome existing financial and geographic barriers in public healthcare systems, ultimately supporting targeted therapies and clinical trial eligibility. Vancouver Mayor Ken Sim has clarified that his use of 11 AI agents is strictly for personal purposes, not for municipal tasks. His statement came after remarks at a web summit where he praised AI's efficiency led to online criticism, including from rival mayoral candidate Kareem Alam regarding potential misuse of government or resident data. Sim emphasized that his AI tools are on a personal computer, never brought to City Hall or connected to its networks, and are not used for city decisions or confidential information. He uses them for personal learning, scanning news, tracking events, and dietary planning, urging people not to spread misinformation that could harm Vancouver's tech sector. British Columbia Premier David Eby also shared his personal use of AI for household chores, like fixing a toilet, but noted it's not yet suitable for provincial strategic advice. This report is from the Canadian Press. The Canadian Press reports that a protracted legal battle between Metro Vancouver and Acciona Wastewater Solutions, the original contractor for the North Shore Wastewater Treatment Facility, has concluded with a settlement. The project's estimated cost had dramatically increased from an initial $700 million forecast in 2013 to a staggering $3.86 billion. Following mediation, Acciona has agreed to pay Metro Vancouver $235 million, resolving the lawsuits filed by both parties. The significant cost overruns were attributed to design and construction deficiencies, inflation, market conditions, and intense competition for skilled labor and materials from other major infrastructure projects in British Columbia. The settlement now allows for an independent review of the program, which was previously on hold during the litigation, ensuring greater transparency for residents concerned about the project's escalating expenses. The dispute had been scheduled for trial in March 2027. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.